And I know you can't see me. That's all right. Don't worry about it. You can hear me. It's live. This is our first Essante team meeting so far. It's a pretty small meeting. It's me and Laura meeting, and there's no one else. I know Doug is out there, but he's somewhere in the Ethernet right now, trying to find his way across. Um, the uh, the first thing I had on my list of things to just chat about this morning, and with such a small group, I know you've already put in your input, Laura. I wanted to come up with a better name for this team. Um, there's Doug. Wait a minute, there he is. Doug, good morning.
Good morning. Finally got this thing figured out.
Yeah. Hey. So tell me how you got here.
How do you mean?
Well, did you finally find your panelist link, or did me clicking you across bring you across?
No. I found out how to get my Google account and all this sort of stuff and passwords, and finally clicked the right thing, and then had all this things I had to agree to, and then I did that, and then I had to click on something, and then there you were.
All right. Well, I've got a camera problem this morning, but there's no particular reason you need to see my face. So my choice right now basically would be to shut down the webinar and restart it. And I don't want to do that because first off, we're already 5 minutes past the hour. If anyone else tries to come in and they find out we're shut down, they may go away, and I'm hoping a couple more people are going to show up. And also, I want to keep these. We have the 8 o'clock call, and has everyone been getting on the 8 o'clock shift up call or the power up call or whatever they're calling it this week with Doug?
I haven't personally.
Okay. I know you've got a work schedule problem, Doug, and so I won't hold that against you. But
oh, that's good.
if you can get on those calls. Laura, are they worthwhile?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're worthwhile. They're only 10 minutes long. Typically, well, the honest truth is they're usually 11 minutes long because they start a minute late or so and run about 8 or 9, maybe 10 minutes. So, but 10 minutes long, and they're really good calls. Doug doesn't do them all. He does a lot of them. The ones he doesn't do, Angel does, and occasionally Jackson does one. But they're all good. Get up in the morning, get motivated calls. Everybody, absolutely everybody. Hello, Carol. Carol, I see. At least I think she's part of Carol's there. Carol, can you hear me? Carol.
It looked like she was there.
Well, there's a picture. I don't know what that means. There's a picture with a little thing in it like a video. But anyhow, Carol? Let's go to the chat. Well, Carol, can you hear me? Can you hear us? We'll get the technical issue straightened out. I don't know that Carol's been on very many webinars on air, so there may be a few things. Anyhow, enough of the morning call at 8 o'clock. The only thing I will say is this, and in fact, I was listening to a couple of motivational things this morning, and absolutely everyone. There are no known exceptions in the modern world. Absolutely everyone who is successful has a morning routine in which they get up, they do some self-development, and everyone has a slightly different morning routine. Tony Robbins has his power hour or something half hour, a minimum of 10 minutes. Barack Obama has a morning routine. It's everybody has a morning routine. And this little 10-minute call is a good thing to do in the morning if you can. Doug, were you on the training Thursday night?
Unfortunately, that was a question I was going to have for you. Do they have a replay on that one where I can tag back up onto it?
Yes, there's a replay. It's not up yet.
Okay.
In the back office, I believe that was number 5. So in the back office, it's not there yet. If you don't know how to get there, let me know. I will get you there. Do know that Doug is keeping track of who's on and who isn't, and I mean, it's just worth being on. That's all I can say. It's worth being on. I don't think Carol's. I don't know what happened. Carol, are you? Carol, can you hear us?
She says it's all choppy.
Says it's choppy. Yeah. I wonder if there's anything that I can do. Yes, sort of. Is everybody choppy? Like Laura, can you talk for a minute and tell me, Carol, tell me, is Laura choppy?
Hey, Carol, how you doing? Welcome to the call. Nice to meet you. Can you hear me okay? I can hear you pretty good, Len.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's clear for me, too.
Right.
Let's see what she has to say. Type in the chat there, Carol, if you can hear me all right. I guess we're just trying to check out if you can.
I was trying to. I can.
Oh, Carol, were you talking? I think I heard you.
Do what?
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is it choppy?
No, you sound fine right now.
Dang. I wonder why you all are so choppy.
Huh.
I'm almost afraid to hit the camera button. I mean, shoot, I just rolled out of the bed. But
All right.
I can try it. I don't know if it'll.
It's okay if you're not comfortable. Carol's a night owl. She likes to stay up really late, so this is really early for Carol.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's my nature. I used to drive all over the country when my husband was alive, and so we always drove at nighttime and slept all day. So.
Okay. Couple of things. We're gonna do this team meeting at least once a week. We're starting off once a week. Now, I would really like to shove the time even a little bit earlier, say about 15 minutes earlier, so that we can have a solid half hour and be able to get off this call and get on the 8 o'clock call or power-up call. Carol, are you familiar with that power-up call? Now, Carol's brand new, by the way, everybody. She's been on the team a sum total of 3 days.
I didn't get that. Am I familiar with what?
The power-up call that occurs at 11 o'clock your time?
Power call at 11 o'clock?
Yeah. It's a 10-minute call every morning with Doug.
No, I'm not familiar with that. Is that something you do?
No, Doug does it. Doug Fireball. All right, I'll get you familiar with it.
Okay.
So what I would like to do, folks, is start this call maybe 15 minutes earlier. I know that's a little tough for you, Doug, right?
Well, no, 15 minutes earlier, I can do that. I'm usually up 6-ish here,
right.
So
right.
That shouldn't be a problem.
All right. I don't know. Carol, can you handle 15 minutes earlier?
Can I what?
Handle 15 minutes earlier.
Oh, sure, I reckon. It'll be my deathbed, but sure.
What I want to do, does that make sense to everybody, that we can have a solid half hour and then be able to break and have time to get on the shift up call or the power up call? Laura, what are they calling it this week? Are they calling it power up?
They're calling it the shift up power call.
Okay, the shift up power call, and I'll make sure Carol knows about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it once a week or every morning?
It's every morning.
Every morning.
Yeah.
But not the weekend.
I'll try.
Only
I might miss one or two here and there.
we all miss one or two.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
I'll give it a go.
now, Carol, you're not going to know what I'm talking about right now. You're too new, and you're not. The rest of us are in this thing called the Platinum Coaching Intensive, which started 5 weeks ago. And unfortunately, it's too late. I think it's too late for me to get you into it. They closed it. But for everybody else, for Laura and Doug, Laura, Doug, both of you, are you filling out your weekly tracking sheet and sending them in?
Yes, I am.
I believe that. Doug?
No.
All right. Well,
I
Doug,
gotta get back there. I had problems getting in there and getting it, and I've just got I've got a template now, so I'll just send it in.
okay. All right.
Track the people you contact. Is that what that is?
Yes, it is.
Oh boy, I'm behind then. I got a bunch.
I'll get you a copy of the weekly tracking sheet. I'll get you set up with that, Carol.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Cool.
That's what it looks like.
I would like you folks to send me a copy of your sheet. And the reason I want you to do that is I'm not looking to criticize you. I'm looking to help you. I'm looking for where are the weaknesses and how can I help you fill in the blanks. Okay? We are a team, and with us working together, we can make this work. You are on the core team. This is the mastermind. This is the group that's going to drive this thing. And I need your help, and I hope you need mine, and we're going to work this together, and we're going to make it happen for all of us. Okay? No student left behind. So, Doug, can you get yours filled out? And look, I know. Let me give you folks a piece of advice. If you can, print out a copy and have it on your desk and fill it out every day, because I'm guilty of this. I've recognized this. I sat down yesterday or Saturday to fill out my sheet yesterday late. I was supposed to send it in on Friday. I sat down on Saturday to fill it out. I can't remember how many people I talked to last Monday. Give me a break. So your reality is you gotta fill it out. You know, you gotta write the numbers down every day. Okay. So my piece of advice is, if you can possibly print it out and have it laid in front of you so you don't forget it, and just write on it every day. Okay.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. Okay. Now, we're going to cut the call off at within the next 5 minutes, so we have time to get over to the shift up call.
How do I get there?
Okay. I'm gonna send you everybody. If everybody will just hang on with me for a second. I'm going to drop
Brown has an E at the end of it.
Oh, okay.
Not a brown either.
Did I screw up?
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's brownie.
All right.
Yeah, it's got the E. We never dropped it.
You're right. I see that. All right. I'm dropping a phone number and a PIN number into your chat on Facebook right now as we speak. There it is, Carol.
Oh, geez. I don't know if I'll be able to use that. That's that phone. I got you. That's the one that wasn't taking the PIN.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
You and about 50 other people.
Yeah.
They had a problem. They had a problem with the system last week. So go ahead and try it again.
Okay.
No one was able to get in on Friday. The pins were not working.
Okay. Well, and let me ask you one more question before you head out. When people sign up, and you know how we put our Social Security number in there?
Yep.
A lot of times that can shy people away. Is there a possibility, and it would only take them 30 seconds, that they could put a little box in there that says, or tax ID number?
Well, your Social Security number normally is your tax ID number,
yes,
right?
But it's different. It doesn't give all the personal information along with it. It's different. It does have the Social Security number back behind it, yes, but it's not putting the actual Social Security number and personal information out there.
Yeah.
It is a difference in business, and
Yeah.
it would take them 30 seconds, and I guarantee it would create a different sort of mental attitude when more sophisticated people do hit that.
Well, what I would say is what really is required there is a tax ID number. So just go ahead, uh, and I'm sure that, you know, we could send that suggestion into corporate. Believe me, there is no such thing as a 30-second change in a system as big as this. So
Well, with what little I know about HTML and all that, and I worked with CBS, and we were always changing things, and
yeah.
it's a simple fix. It really is, and I can even get them the link on what they need to do it. It really is quite easy to do, but I really am laying this in the line as far as I sincerely believe that we will generate more leads of people who were interested, but they got to that point and said, oh, I don't know that I want to give them my Social Security number. That's too much personal information. Where it is not that way with a tax ID number.
Okay.
And if you present it to them that way, from a business point of view, I believe they'll understand and agree.
I understand. My best guess is the reality is they don't even have to fill in that field if they don't want to, because they won't get paid. So a tax ID number.
Right.
Just know, if you have anybody that you're signing up, just know that a tax ID number is what's required there.
A tax ID number.
Yeah.
It asks for Social Security number.
No, it has to be. No, it's a tax ID number.
No, because I put my Social Security number and it wanted my Social Security number.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'll look into it.
Well, yeah, we'll look through that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's really what they want, is how are you going to get paid?
I understand. And it should be tax ID or Social Security.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Real quick, I don't know if you folks noticed, but in the last few days I put up a couple of things, blog posts and stuff, and where I actually sent people to a capture page. What I did, and you might want to consider this, is I started putting up a capture page that grabs their information and then sends them to the videos, the two toxic videos, living toxic free or living chemical free. So what I wanted to do is not put a link up on my page, so people could click on the link and go to the videos. I wanted to give people a way to go to the videos, sort of an automated way, without putting the link up on my page. And again, the reason not to put the link on your page is because then you lose control. You don't know who's looking at the videos, and you don't know what they're going to do with them after they looked at them. You have no way to follow up. So if you put a capture page in front of it, so I have a capture page, GlenMooneyInternational.com/toxic free, goes to a capture page that they have to put in their email address before they get the videos. And that way I've captured their information and I can follow up with them. If that doesn't make sense to you, then let me know and I will work with you personally. And those of you who are in MLSP, this is simple because we can do it with Funnelizer. Those of you who are not in MLSP, we have another level of issue, but it is what it is. Did that make sense to everybody?
Yep.
Okay.
That's perfect sense, because then you're getting ahead of the queue and you're getting your list, right?
Right.
Yeah, because last I looked on my site, I had, 49 people viewed my video already.
Wonderful.
That was only just after putting it up, a couple hours prior. So, yeah, I'd love to have had a capture page on that.
Okay.
Let me see how much you're there now. Oh, I have to refresh the page.
Yeah, with you, Carol, we probably have to go to MIT's capture pages to generate a capture page for you. But there's a couple of services out there that we can use because you're not in MLSP or anybody else right now.
Right. We can get together on that later then.
Right.
Be all right.
Okay. All right. One final thing. Let us go so we can get on the 10 o'clock or the 8 o'clock call. One final thing. Your job. What?
No, I'm sorry. I just was shocked. The views are up to 58. I just went, when I saw it.
Ooh.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Laura, I sort of know where you're at. Doug, have you identified a couple of people that you're targeting that you want to go after?
Yes, I have. So I just gotta get them on my list and start to put one foot in front of the other, so to speak.
Okay. What can I do to help you? Let me know.
2x4?
Yeah. Well, okay. All righty. All right. For this to work, everyone has to find 2 people that they personally sponsor that are on a 75-point minimum auto ship. That's your job. That's your next step. 2 people, personally sponsored, 75-point auto ship. That's how the system works. So that's your job this week. Okay? I'm here for you. We'll do 3-way calls. Whatever we have to do, we'll do. Okay? I'm going to shift the time of this webinar to 7:15 so that we have a solid half hour and don't have to be stressed at the end to get off in time for the shift up call. And so I'm going to go ahead, unless anyone else has anything to add, I'm going to go ahead and just shut it down right now so we can all get over and jump on the call.
Yeah, hey, Len, can I just mention something really quick?
Yep.
So when you go into the power call after you get the number, make sure after you dial in the number and it's looking for the PIN, put the PIN number in, then the pound sign.
Right.
Okay. I wanted to make sure they knew that. I didn't do that in the very beginning, and it didn't work. So.
Right. There is a pound sign required. Okay. I put that in the message I sent to you, Carol. When I put it in there. What's the PIN number again? The PIN number is 386498 pound. 386498 pound. Okay?
Okay. I'm good. Thank you, Len.
All right, everybody. I got one suggestion for a name for the team from Laura. Everyone else, think about it. What should we call this team? Len's Essante team is probably not the most glamorous name in the world. So what was your suggestion? The Moonbeam team?
Moonbeam Organics.
Moonbeam Organics. All right. That's one suggestion. All righty. All right, I'm going to go. I'll talk to you folks again. Doug, we'll talk Wednesday morning, right?
Yeah, you're right, mate. Right.
Something in here.
Bye, Carol. Bye, Doug. Bye, Len.
Carol, if you need anything, let me know. Laura, if you need anything, let me know. And I'm going to shut this down. Talk to
How
you
about
later.
save a life? Save a life team.
Okay. Put it in our group. Let's.
I got it. I put it in there. Save a life.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you all later. Thank you for coming.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.